Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, it's going to be a really exciting video. We're going to be doing a reading vlog of It Starts With Us and It Ends With Us. So I am probably the last person to ever read these books, and I'm finally getting around to it. So I thought we may as well make a reading vlog and video my reactions, my thoughts, what I think of these books, and we'll see how we go. Lots of people love this book. I've heard mixed reviews on this one, so we'll see what happens. Okay. So I'm going into these books knowing nothing about them. I have no idea what they're about. Nothing at all. So we'll see what that brings us. The only thing I know about it is the guy's name is Atlas. That's it. So here we go. I hope you enjoy. I'm just in the bathroom about to have a shower. I've just read about 20 pages-ish into the book while I was putting Hazel to sleep, and just wanted to update on my thoughts. So I've met Ryle, who I thought at first was going to be the love interest, and I got confused because I thought the main guy's name was Atlas, but then he got dropped, like his name got dropped in a conversation, and I was like, so it is still Atlas, not Ryle. But then the way that he's being talked about and the way the combo's going is sort of confusing me, whether he's the love interest or not. So we'll see what happens there. And I'm planning to read for about another hour-ish, maybe not quite, tonight, and I'll update you in the morning with my thoughts. So I'm nearly up to like page 80, I think, and so far so good. It's pretty good. I'm liking it so far. We've got past present timeline where she's reading her old diary entries, and that's where we get to know Atlas and their history, and then we've got the present timeline where she is getting to know Ryle. So I'm feeling like there's going to be a bit of a love triangle going on, and at the moment I'm really not liking Ryle. I just want Atlas more. He's sort of giving me the ick a little bit. I just read this bit where he shows up at her door and is like begging her to sleep with him, and I'm like, dude, chill. And she said no, and then he was like on his knees begging, and I'm like, dude, just go away. We don't want you. So I'm not sure how to feel about Ryle at the moment, but that's where I'm up to, and we'll see what happens next. I just got to the part where she opens her flower shop and Ryle is the first customer and he buys her flowers, and it's really cute. Now I don't even know what to think because I'm like, I don't love Ryle, but then he does cute things and I was like, what are you doing? Oh, I don't know what's going on. But anyway. Oh my goodness. So they've gone to eat at this restaurant where Atlas works at, and Atlas saw the cut on Lily's face from when Ryle pushed her, and now he's like mad, telling Lily to leave Ryle. And then Ryle comes to check on Lily in the bathroom where Atlas is talking to her and sees Atlas there and is like, what the F, Lily? Oh, it's all going down. Oh my goodness. This is so intense. just wanted to update you on what I read last night because I am up to, hold on, let me get my book. I am up to page 280. So I read a fair bit last night and I only have about 80 pages of the book to go, and I was half thinking of just staying up late and finishing the book, but it was already late. Hazel was already asleep and she always wakes up at the same time every day, so if I did that I wouldn't have gotten enough sleep. So I just left it and I thought it's okay, I can update where I'm up to and then keep it going tomorrow. So I'm really excited to read more today. I was just like, I could not put it down last night. It was crazy stuff happening, and as soon as I woke up this morning I was thinking about it again, and that's how I know it's a good heckin' book. I just can't stop thinking about it. So what I read was Ryle and, oh my goodness, what's the main girl's character? Lucy? Linda? Lily. Oh my goodness, I'm an idiot. Okay, so Ryle and Lily literally got married. And while it was happening, I was like, no, like, don't do this, girlfriend. Oh, and that's like the only part of the story so far that I wish I could just like take out, because I just don't really like that she got married, and I know that she's not going to stay with him long term throughout the whole book. So I'm like, please just don't get married. And I knew that it wasn't the right choice because he'd already pushed her. As I said in like my last clip, he'd just pushed her and she hurt her, and he was like, oh, sorry. He did it again and literally pushed her down a staircase. What the heck? And then he was explaining to her like his childhood trauma and stuff, and like, oh, this is why I did it. Like, I black out. I can't control my anger. And so she's like, okay, we'll work on it together. And then he got like super jealous over Atlas and how she still kept his magnet on the fridge or something. And he got super angry and jealous and like full on went rage. Like he was about to rape her. He was grabbing her neck. He was strangling her, pulling her hair. I was like, I was scared. Like I was feeling scared when this was all going down. And so that was not fun. And so she called Atlas and he came and picked her up, took her to the hospital, and now she's staying at Atlas's house, and that's where I got up to. So that's where I'm up to at the moment, and I just cannot believe the wild twists and turns that this story is taking. Like, it is actually crazy ridiculous, but I'm really liking it though. It's amazing, just for the fact that I can't stop thinking about it. I can't put it down, and all I want to do right now is read my book. But I'm just waiting for Hazel to go to sleep so I can read my book. But I've also got uni to do, so I'm like, oh my goodness, I can't just read my book all day. But anyway, that's where I'm up to now. That's how I'm feeling about it. And yeah, so I'm just really curious what's going to happen next, because obviously, well, I hope at least that her marriage with Ryle is over. And we'll see what happens. But that's all I've got for you, and I will catch you once I've read a little bit more. I hope you have a good day. Bye. I was going to sit down and do like a full proper review / rating of what I thought of the book when I finished it, but I literally cannot, because right now I can't control myself. That might be one of the best books I've ever read. I know a lot of people have stuff to say about Colleen Hoover and whatnot, but no one can deny that her books are so good. Like, what the heck? That was crazy. I think that's a 5 out of 5 star. Anyway, I'll come back and sort of talk about it more once I've collected myself a little bit, but anyway. Okay, hi guys. I cannot remember for the life of me what the last clip was that I filmed, but I'm pretty sure it was when I had just finished the first book. And so since then, I've finished the second book as well. So I'm just going to give you my final thoughts, reviews, ratings, summary of the book, and we'll go from there. So this book follows Atlas, Ryle, and Lily. Lily has just met Ryle in present day, and they end up falling in love and getting married, and it follows you through their relationship and some trials and tests that they have in their relationship. At the same time, you get a past timeline of Lily and Atlas when they were teenagers going to school together and what they experienced together. So this book has got, trigger warning, lots and lots of talk of domestic violence is the main subject of the book. But in saying that, I did like how it was treated as a topic because it wasn't sensationalized, I didn't think anyways. And it put your perspective into the victim's mindset and helped you understand how people stay in like domestic violence situations for a long time. So I thought that was really interesting, but it could get a very sensitive topic if you are sensitive towards that. So just be aware if you're wanting to read this book, there are lots of talks of domestic violence. Okay, so I rated this book a 5 stars, which is crazy. I haven't rated a 5-star Colleen Hoover book since I read Verity, and that was really good. So I loved this book, and I didn't know what to expect going into it because it's a very popular book, and I was like, is it just going to be a normal romance? Like, why is it so good? But oh, I really loved it. It gave you so many like it went deeper than just a romance. It had like aspects of domestic violence, as I was saying, childhood relationships, healing from trauma, parental relationships, death, grief, all of those sorts of themes in the book as well. And the characters felt really well developed, but they weren't they weren't explained through the text. You understood the characters through their actions and what they said and how they acted, if that makes sense. Like, it wasn't described, oh, Lily has brown hair, blue eyes, and she's very outgoing. Like, it wasn't like that. You understood what she looked like and how she acted through the storyline. So I liked that. And Colleen Hoover's writing is so easy to get through. Like, I read this book in 2 days and then this book in 1 day. So it's very easy to get through. But yeah, so this book ends slightly on a cliffhanger. When I finished this book, I was like, oh my goodness, what? I need to start the second book straight away. And I was so glad that I had this book to go straight into. So then I went on to this book, and I didn't film any reading vlog parts of this book because I just read it so quick and I just didn't have the chance to film something. But this one is, it's sort of like an extended epilogue from the first book. It's like the happy ending to the first book, if that makes sense. Like, there's not really any super climactic problems or conflict that we've got to resolve. It is pretty much just, this is the book. So I gave this one a 4 stars because there wasn't a lot of depth to it, but following on from this one, it was amazing. So that's what I thought about them. And so with that being said, I really highly recommend these books. I loved them, and I hope you enjoy them too. Catch you later.